What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Gabriel Show. Listen, coming home from work, and I just want to give you guys a real life update. You guys know I've been on my grind. I've been working every day, right? And I don't really talk about what happens at work because I like to just keep it there. You already know I got people who be watching my page. They be trying to report me to HR and all this stuff. So I try to just keep it rated G. Work is work. The grind is grind. But you know what? I got to vent to you guys really quickly, man. And I hate a know-it-all nurse. You feel me? I'm not about to look at you guys either because I don't want you guys to say, oh, Fritz is driving and looking at the camera. No. We're not about to do that. So listen up really quickly, okay? I hate a know-it-all nurse, guys. Like, I'm out here, it's change of shift, you know what I mean? I'm trying to give report to this nurse so I can get home, get some damn sleep in my body. And this guy's trying to ask me all the damn questions in the world like I'm taking the NCLEX. You feel me? Does that ever happen to you guys? Like, you trying to give a good report, you have everything lined up, and then he's out here, he's asking me all these questions. Like, I had every system set from respiratory, cardiac, feel me? I had the weights, the eyes and nose, everything he needed to know, I had it right there. But the problem was, my man kept on talking. He wanted to hear himself. Guys asked me how much follicles my patient had in his hair. I'm not counting the follicles on his head. Why the hell do you need to know that? There's some things he's asking me. At one point, I was about to ask him, like, yo, you trying to fight, bro? Are you trying to fight? Why you asking me this question right now, man? I have to keep it professional, guys. And you know what? I wanted to make this video because I know he's not the only know-it-all nurse. He's not the only quote-unquote smart nurse. You know what I mean? You're going to get those, okay? And I wanted to make this video to just warn you guys because you might crash. You might crash out like Bandicoot, and I don't want you to crash out because it's a professional settings. And you just, once you get these nurses, just stay quiet and answer their questions, all right? They're going to have you jump around, and you're going to try to, battle with them. And at one point, I'm like, you know what? That's my ego. The younger nurse of me would probably say something, would probably, you know what I mean? But like, I was like, whatever, bro. My patience is clean, squeaky clean, right? I call the family, let them know every time I turn the patient, right? I'm talking about it's 2 a.m. I'll wake you up in the middle of your sleep. Hey, just want to let you know, this is Nurse Gabriel. I just turned your mother, okay? She's comfortable and everything's great. You feel me? I give A1 service, man. Like, I'm not out here trying to prove to you how smart I am, all right? I know what I know, and I don't have to prove to you what I know. You know what I mean? I don't gotta tell you that I got honors, that I got really good grades in nursing school. You know what I mean? I'm not the type to do that. Like, guys, I tell you guys I have my master's, right? But I don't wear it. I don't wear nothing. I don't show it. I don't have to talk about it. I don't have to explain to you what school I went to, how long my schooling was, how great it was, how bad it was. I don't do none of that stuff. You feel me? And I wanted to just really pull over to talk to you guys because I want to look you in the face, bro. If you watching my videos, man, you can see me with the hands, dog. All right? You can see me with the hands, and I'm talking about therapeutic care because honestly, that guy was really big. I'm not gonna hold you, man. He was really big. If he would have stood up, if I was to get an attitude with him, he would have beat my ass, to be real with you. So never mind, man. You got it, man. I answered all his questions. I said, whatever you need to know, I'll give it to you, man. But if you would have stayed quiet, you would have got it. All right? But, guys, you're going to have these nurses, and I just want you guys to just stay calm, stay cool, stay collective. Don't crash out because that's your ego, okay? Relax, all right? But you know what's crazy? For somebody who knows it all, right? When I was done giving him report, a doctor came by that I always talk to, all right? He actually watches the channel. So he comes up to me, he's like, yo, Fritz, what's going on with the market? Right? I lost mad money, man. What are you doing? He's asking me questions. He always likes to ask me for advice. Like, yo, what you about to get into? What you doing? And I told him, man, ABB. All right. Meanwhile, the nurse I just gave report to, he's like, oh, what's ABB? Huh? What's ABB? I was like, oh, you don't know what ABB is? I was like, how about you check your nurse's book, right? How about you check the computer? You don't know what ABB is, right? This guy knows so much about the anatomy and physiology. You feel me? So much about the nursing book, he didn't know what ABB is, all right? So anyways, this is a good segue to let you guys know what ABB is, okay? ABB means always be buying, right? Always be buying, always be investing. So like, I know yesterday, guys, the market was crashing, everything was going down, things was looking crazy, right? I told the doctor, always be buying, continue to buy, right? Continue to dollar cost average, get your money up, and always be working, right? Always be working too. ABW, whatever that means, right? ABW, ABB. And when you go to work, you're going to have people that's going to try you, bro. But don't forget the mission. Don't forget the mission. Don't forget why you're going to work, right? You got to be able to increase your earning power. I mean, not your earning power, your buying power. You feel me? Yo, y'all hear me trying to drop this knowledge on you? This is shit that I've been reading, man. I've been reading, guys. Not only am I reading the nursing books, right? I'm diversifying because, guys, listen, you're going to get to a point, man, where you're going to figure it out, right? You probably didn't figure it out yet because I had to figure it out. Like, you know how people go from like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what to do. Like, let me get my master's, or, oh, let me get my nurse practitioners, or, oh, let me get my, my doctorate. You don't know what to, you're going for something. You're trying to escape the bedside, and you don't feel content because you don't have full control of your time. Still, like, let's say you left the bedside and you went to become a nurse practitioner, and now you're working 5 days a week. You know, you don't really have that time, you feel me? You still have student loans, you still have this stuff, you feel me? But like, let me tell you something. You're gonna get to a point where you're gonna have an aha moment, and you're gonna realize, yo, I gotta start studying this money game, right? I gotta start studying my finances. Financial literacy is where it's at. And it's two different beasts, okay? I'm really trying to separate it because I love nursing and I love everything about it, right? A noble career. But I feel like I learned what I had to learn, right? I'm making the money that I need to make. I'm working in the ICU. I'm happy. I'm content. I don't even feel the need to continue to go to school. You feel me? I'm a nurse. My wife's a nurse. I'm able to work, right? I'm able to work hard so that this way I can increase my buying power so that I could capitalize on what's going on right now in these moments, right? Stock market's crashing, and people's going to be like, oh my gosh, this is bad. We're in a recession. Oh, we're in a recession. Guys, the recession only lasts on average about a year. Okay, if you could just be working your ass off, work really hard, right, and continue to buy these assets, you're going to be up. You're going to get rich, super rich, right? But the problem is this. We're too focused on the degrees, the titles, sounding smart, trying to sound like we're the smartest. But you know what I mean? I didn't put him on. I didn't tell him what ABB was. I said, I don't know, bro. Look it up. I didn't want to tell him nothing because, you know what I mean? Like, you're already so smart. You know it all. Now go do your research. So anyways, he tried to be all buddy-buddy with me, try to find out more about what I was talking about. I said, look it up, bro. I grabbed my report sheet and I left. You feel me? I left. I'm not trying to talk to people, all know-it-all nurses. You so smart. What's your net worth? What's your net worth, man? What's your net worth? That's what I want to know. We're too focused on the titles, on the degree, but we're not thinking about the net worth, right? My guy was like, oh gosh, I have to get into that. Oh yeah, well, how can I do that? How can I look into that? I felt bad. I wanted to teach him after, but after you done ask me all these questions and you done, yo, bro, this patient was the most stable patient ever, guys. It was an easy patient, the most easiest report. He complicated life. Complicated life, man. Pissed me off, bro. To the point where I had to pull over to the side of the road and vent to a whole bunch of strangers on the internet. That's how pissed off I am, all right? But anyways, I wanted to make this video, guys. Multiple points in this video. You're going to get the know-it-all nurses, man. Please, guys, get ready for them. Put your ego aside. You know why? Because I don't want you to crash out and then you fumble the bag and you're unable to go to work, right? Because we got to work in these times, right? You got to be working your ass off so that you can increase your earning potential so that this way you're able to buy, right? Keep on buying and taking advantage of this market crash because I know you guys see what's going on. And if you're a nurse, they're calling you to go to work, right? The next year, while all these tariffs and all these things is going on, right? You could get rich if you have that long-term mentality, right? But I don't want you guys to not think about the, like, you know what I mean? Your actions. Because if you go ahead and you curse people out at the job or you crash out at people who get you mad at the job, you're gonna fumble the bag, right? So bite your tongue, keep it professional, don't take anything personal, and I'm telling you, you'll be able to do what you gotta do for your family, and you'll be able to invest, and you'll be able to get rich. You know what I mean? But guys, I also said this, the whole point of this video too is don't only just focus on nursing, all right? You learn what you had to learn. You pass the NCLEX, be a good nurse, you feel me? There's no need to prove to people how smart you are. You know what I mean? Leave your ego at the door. Take care of your patient. That's what you got to do, all right? And when you get paid, come here and talk to me. Do you guys see me talking to you guys about nursing stuff here? Right? I could talk to you guys about some nursing stuff. I know guys, I know a lot. I know a lot. I could do assessments, right? If you guys have a problem, I'm like your brother on this. If you guys need an ICU nurse, if you guys have a family member that's sick, you need some advice, hit me up in the comments and I got you. If I can't answer the question, my wife can. My wife is smart, 4.0 smart, humble with it. All right, she don't even tell people. Y'all don't even see my wife on the YouTube because she's low key, but she's super smart. So if I can't answer the question, my wife will answer your questions. But I don't talk about that stuff, you feel me? Because you went to school already, all right? Do I look like Florence Nightingale? No, right? RN, real ninja. You know what I was trying to say. You know what I was trying to say. But anyways, guys, I want to help you guys to get your money up, and I want to help you guys to start diversifying your mind, right? Start looking in, put the textbook down. You passed the NCLEX, good job. Now I need you guys to know what to do with your money, right? Let's start focusing a little bit more on our financial literacy because you are already a great nurse. I already know you know all this good stuff. But if I tell you what is ABB and you don't know what ABB is, bro, we got a problem, bro. We got a problem. But anyways, I love and appreciate you guys. This was just a rant because I was just pissed off, but I want to look out for you guys at the same time. You feel me? But I love and appreciate you guys. I got to head out. Peace.